And finally, there is one more title I think deserves special mention that showcases this, if only to silence the Japanese games aren't real, they're bad, they're dead crowd. That title is Unicorn Overlord. Much like every other game here, this is a passion project worked on by a talented team in between other projects for a decade. That's not an exaggeration either. The game has design docs dating back to 2014. Unicorn Overlord was designed as the rebirth of tactical RPGs, and that's in quotes. Games that some may consider not to be real anymore, outside of Fire Emblem. Famously, much like with the development of their other incredible title, 13 Sentinels, the team had run out of money developing Unicorn Overlord.
I'm all out of money!
Still, due to faith in the project, good old stubbornness, maybe a little of both, the game was funded from the team's pocket to complete the project. In an interview with Games Radar, Takafumi Noma, the game's director, states, "First of all, we are very grateful to Atlas for believing in us and taking a risk on a game so far out of the mainstream." Noma explains, "That said, we are also a relatively small company with a low employee count, which helps to keep our operating costs at a modest level. The only reason we exhausted our funds during development is because we didn't stop work until we were satisfied that we'd made something we found fun to play. This may not always be the most cautious business decision one could make, but one of the perks of having such a small team is the freedom to build things we can be proud of." This ended up paying off in spades for Unicorn Overlord. Physical copies were almost impossible to get in Japan, and I'll admit I had difficulty finding my own physical copy in the States. With a March release, the game sold 1 million copies by the following September, which is not bad for a title from a relatively small company. But again, a smaller group of dedicated people ended up able to build a sublime experience that you really should try. It really is one of my favorite tactical RPGs ever made.